Hello everyone. In this session we'll discuss a question on Fourier series. So the question is like this. It says calculate the Fourier series for f of x is equal to 1 for 0 to pi, 0 for t equal to 0 or plus minus 1, and it is minus 1 for minus pi to 0 with f of t is equal to f of t plus 2 pi. Now in this case we can see that this function is periodic with the time period of 2 pi. So this 2 pi will be 2l and then l becomes pi. Also we can see that somewhere this function is odd. Why? Because from minus pi to 0 this is minus 1, and from 0 to pi it is 1. So it is going to be a odd function. This f of x is odd. Once f of x is odd, we cannot get a0, that is a0 will be 0, and we will not get any coefficient for an, that is an is also 0. So what we have to do is directly find bn. So bn will be 1 by l integration from minus l to l f of, although this is written t, so we'll write f of t sine n pi t by l dt. Right, this we have to do. So this will become 1 by pi minus pi to pi f of t, we will see, and this is sine of, so pi and l are same, so this will become sine of nt dt. Yes. Now that this function f of t is odd function, this odd into odd is making it even, right? Odd into odd is making it even. So this can be written as per the definite integral property, this can be written as 2 by pi 0 to pi. Now that f of t will be 0, we can directly write it to be although we can take one more step, sine nt dt. So from 0 to pi f of t is 1, so this becomes 2 by pi integration 0 to pi of sine nt dt, and this will be nothing but 2 by pi minus cos nt by n from 0 to pi. So this can be written as minus 2 by n pi. Now for this pi limit, this will be cos n pi, whereas for 0 it is going to be directly minus of 1. Now what about this cos n pi? Cos n pi. We know that cos of 0 pi or cos of 2 pi are all 1, whereas cos of pi, cos of 3 pi will be minus 1. So for n equal to 0, 2, 4 and so on, this cos n pi will become 1, and for n equal to 1, 3, 5 and so on, this will become minus 1. So these are the odd values, these are the even values. We can say that this function is going to be, or this Bn is going to be minus 2 by n pi into minus 1 to the power of n minus 1, right? Because for even power it will be 1, for odd power it will be minus 1. That means this f of t, let's move to the next page. This f of t will become sum of, this is minus 2 by n pi minus 1 to the power of n minus 1. So this is your Bn into sine of n t. Yes, so this is Bn and this is sine n pi x by L, which can and this will take values of 0, or sorry, 1 to 0 is already there, 1 to infinity. So let's start. What if this value is n is equal to 1? If n is equal to 1, this term becomes minus 1, this term becomes minus 1. So overall, for n is odd, this is going to be like the internal part, Bn, let's say Bn will be minus and minus 4 by n pi, whereas for n equal to even, this will become 1 minus 1, which will be 0, right? So this exists only for odd values of n, and it is given by 4 by n pi. So 4 by n pi, it can be written as 4 by n pi into sine n t for n being odd values, odd from 1, 3, 5, 6 and so on. So this means for n equal to 1, this will be 4 by pi sine t, 4 by 3 pi sine 3t plus 4 by 5 pi sine 5t and so on. So this is the expansion, Fourier expansion of f of t given.